Hi boys and girls, today we're going to have another Bible story from home. Today we're going to talk about the story of the children of Israel when they left Egypt. You might remember when they were in bondage to the Egyptians and they were in slavery, and God called Moses to come and lead them out of slavery. And so they had gone out into the wilderness. And after they had been in the wilderness for a while, they ran out of food and they didn't have anything to eat. And so they came to Moses and they were complaining and they said, "We don't have anything to eat and we have run out of food." And they had completely emptied all of their food and water and they didn't have any more to eat. Everything was empty. And there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And they didn't know what to do. And so Moses talked to God, and God said, "Every day I am going to supply you with food. If you will go out in the morning, there's going to be some food for each day." And so they got up on Monday and looked out, and sure enough, there was manna on the ground. Enough food for that day, just for that day. And so they had enough food to supply them for that day, but then the next day they were going to be hungry again. So what did they do? On Tuesday, they went out, and sure enough, there was more. And God met their need again. But then, of course, just like you and me, they were going to need to eat again on Wednesday. And so they went out, and on Wednesday, there was more food, and they ate all that. But they were going to need more. But you know what? God continued to supply. And there was food the next day. And then God gave them food again. And there was food the next day. And over and over and over again, God just kept supplying their need. And day after day after day, God continued to give them everything that they needed. And you know, the Bible tells us in the New Testament, "But my God shall supply all your need according to His riches in glory by Christ Jesus." If there's anybody that you and I can depend on to meet our need, it is Jesus. You know why? Because He never runs out. Now sometimes you and I may feel like we run out of things and that there's things that we need, but Jesus never runs out. Every day He will be there to help us, and every day He will be there to give us just what we need and to meet our need. So boys and girls, I encourage you to look to Jesus and trust in Jesus today, and He will meet your need. I love you guys. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.